All right, so how today is going to work is you're going to scan the code for the problem for each problem, and then you'll just watch the short video clip for each question. All right, so today what we're going to do is we're going to review implicit differentiation, so what we learned on Friday, but now with trig functions. So here's our 6 derivatives of our trig functions that you should have memorized by now. Okay, so how we're going to approach these problems is the same as Friday. You're going to differentiate both sides with respect to x, meaning whenever you take the derivative of a y, you're going to have to multiply by dy over dx. Okay. Then what you're going to do is you're going to collect all the terms that have dy over dx on the left-hand side of the equation. Everything else that doesn't have dy over dx, move it to the right. You're going to solve by factoring dy over dx and then dividing to get it by itself. All right, so let's go ahead and do the first example. So we're going to take the derivative with respect to x on both sides. So if you notice, on this first term, it's x times y, which requires the product rule. All right, so let's go ahead and take the derivative of x. Well, derivative of x is just 1. Times my original second, which is y. Since I didn't actually take the derivative of y, that's why I'm not multiplying by dy over dx. Plus, well, what's the derivative of my second function? Well, the derivative of y is 1, but since I took the derivative with respect to x, so I powered down with my y's, I have to multiply by dy over dx. And then don't forget times my original first. So all of this I just wrote is the derivative of the term xy. Plus the derivative of sine of y. Remember, sine goes to cosine of y, but since I took the derivative of y, I have to multiply by dy over dx. That's the left-hand side. Now when I take the derivative of the right-hand side, that's just 2x. I powered down with x's, therefore I do not multiply by dy over dx. All right, so what you're going to do now is you are going to collect all the terms that have dy over dx. That's what I just highlighted in green. Collect them on the left and move everything to the right. So see this y right here? Well, 1 times y is y. Move it to the right-hand side. And here, what you can do is multiply this 1 and the x together, and I move it out in front. So x times dy over dx stays, plus cosine of y, dy over dx. And then you're going to move this y over, negative y, and this positive 2x stays. Now, to solve for dy over dx, because remember, dy over dx is the derivative. The goal is to find the derivative. You are going to factor it out. Of course. Why would my pen work today? Jesus. Thank you. dy over dx is equal to x plus cosine of y is equal to negative y plus 2x. And then lastly, to solve for dy over dx, you're just going to divide by x plus cosine of y. Now you should always check to see if you can factor out a GCF. These are the terms that you're looking for. You're never going to be able to factor anything out of the cosine of y, because remember, cosine of y they come together, you can't separate them. And not all, the 2, the negative y, and the x doesn't have anything I can divide the same thing by, so my derivative, so dy over dx is just going to equal negative y plus 2x all over x plus cosine of y. All right, please go ahead and scan the next QR code to view the next video.